technology with 316 speed. This is WhistlinDiesel's car. He dropped it off to us it was a long time ago, but during COVID it was really hard to get parts and certain things, so we kind of put this on the back burner for a little while, and then about 4 or 5 months ago it opened up and we were able to get parts a lot easier, so we started the build and we basically gave it a complete workover. We gave it an LS swap, a twin turbo. We changed the transmission, the rear end. It has 4-link suspension in the rear. We changed the whole front suspension, installed larger brakes so he could stop so he didn't kill himself. Air to water tank in the back and a secondary fuel tank. That's where the primary pumps are now for the fuel system. Give it a nice little shine to it. We had it paint corrected so it's a lot shinier. I think he's gonna be pretty excited. I've sent him a few sneak peek pictures and he was pretty stoked. So it'll be exciting to see his reaction when he sees the car and how much he likes it. So we have a lot of time in this car because when he was at the Freedom Factory before we got the car, he was jumping it into the track and he bent the whole front up pretty good. So we had to do a little negotiation up front to get it all worked out. This is all custom fabrication, everything in the front. Charlie did an outstanding job on this thing. It's actually pretty crazy. It's pretty cool to have someone as part of our team that can have that kind of talent. Doesn't come along very easily. And Kelly did a great job on all of the mechanic side of the car. Car has all the Holley products that we could put on it. The engine is custom made by our engine shop that we actually purchased. The engine is sleeved and it has pistons and rods. The engine probably can hold about 2,000 crank horsepower or more. We don't really know. It'll hold a lot more than we could put down in this car because this car was built more for him to do cool stuff and have fun, not as an actual drag car. Right now it's probably about 13 to 1400 wheel horsepower. It's a lot. I'm gonna have to make sure that he keeps it tame so he doesn't wrap it around something. It's turned down considerably, but anything past, it's not set up like a real drag car, so anything past that horsepower, it'll just blow the tire once you get up into the higher RPM, even if you're going fast. My favorite part about the car is the way that it looks, and the engine coming out of the hood is just incredible. It just looks like an animal, and it's funny, we drove it around a little bit and people just like, we had to put it away because we were worried that it was gonna get leaked out. So part of the reason why we didn't show much of the build was just to kind of keep it down so it belonged to Cody, WhistlinDiesel's, his content. So Cody will be here tomorrow morning and we don't know what's in store. We really hope that he doesn't wrap this thing around something in the first 30 seconds that he drives it, because as you all know, you've seen his videos and he can get a little rowdy, but he did make the promise to me. So generally is gonna be back up in action. What's up? How's it going? Good? Dude. See how clean it is? Don't look underneath yet.
Stinky. Dude, this looks way cleaner than when we dropped it off.
We had it paint corrected.
I think he just went and bought a new car and threw mine in the trash. It really looked like a different car.
It does.
We'll know if the door's open or not. I think this door did open.
The other door does not open still. We left that. We could have fixed it, but the original Dukes of Hazzard car, the door didn't open either.
Neither needs to open though. You could have welded them shut.
You're not going to need doors in a day or two anyways.
We don't want doors.
This is going to get away from you.
We do not want doors. I was here at one of Garrett's races, one of Clayus McFarland's races, and I had the General Lee, and I was like, this thing doesn't run anymore at all, and it literally broke down, kind of down here, and so he took it into his hands. He's like, I will make it do wheelies. That's what he said. I don't think there's much else to talk about. Let's pull this freaking cover off, man. Oh my God, dude.
No freaking way.
Is that a heavy?
Jesus, good.
Right. Well, tell us what you did to it.
We put a new head gasket on it and put some...
So it's the same motor that was in it before?
No.
Oh. So the hood lifts off, right?
It does not lift off, it opens.
You got it to open? Oh my God, it opens. Wow. Oh my God.
Oh, you got those original horns up
No,
there?
he redid the horns, dude. He redid that. Oh God, he's gonna start. Highly impressed.
What's this? What'd you say, 1,300?
That's probably like 1,300 to 1,400 to the wheels.
Jeez.
Oh, they put 6-point harnesses in it for us.
That was already in here.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
They did not need those in there before. Big now.
Now. What in the world? You got a TV in there?
Oh yeah, hold up.
Wait, what's this? Is that the dash?
It's the dash. You got the key? Oh no, he put the key in a fucking swimming pool or something. Where's the pool
It's in the
at?
gator pond in the back.
Where's the pool at? There's no pool.
I wanted to, but
Oh, it's right there. Just how I left it. Good to go?
Let's see if you can figure it out. Go ahead, put the key in.
The key won't go in. I can't get it.
Whoa, just let it. You got that far, you found the button.
There it came on. What the hell is that?
That's the fuel pumps and water pumps and stuff. All right, so you gotta give it a little gas when you start it. Go ahead. Yep, that's the last time that horn's gonna blow. Hopefully he doesn't smash this thing up, you know, the first 30 seconds. That wasn't too bad. I expected we'd have to replace the tires after the first 30 seconds, but the only thing I'm concerned about is the yellow block right there is not gonna move. Nerve-wracking right now. I'm not really sure if we should let him have the keys to this still, even when he does take it home. Yeah, dude, don't be afraid of it. Hit it, shit. I mean, if you're afraid of it, well, one of us will do it for you. You know, worst he could do is break it, right?
Rear end is I got it custom built from Mosier. 80s Performance hooked me up with it, and it's 410 gears, 33 spline axles, Mosier aluminum center. So literally the best of everything you can kind of throw in this thing, and you can throw every bit of power at it, and it's going to be right there the whole time. Nothing will happen with this thing ever. The coilovers are Viking double adjustable. The 4-link was a kind of cut your own kit from with a Control Freaks chassis, and the same with the front end.
Dude, oh, we already scraped something. Ow.
Might be a little
Wow.
warm.
So we can visually watch a starter engage.
Yep, absolutely can.
We can shove stuff in there.
No. Control Freaks provided the whole
terrible
front
lighting.
suspension kit. After you jumped it, your frame was a little not bright anymore. Brakes are 14-inch Willwood, 6-piston, so you shouldn't have a problem locking them up if you ever have to.
All right.
Motor's motor plated, so yeah, everything front to back is brand new. Fountain Race Engines built the motor. That's an LS7. The best of everything you can possibly put in it. The heads are massive, and it didn't really take much boost to make this thing put out the power that it does. Charlie did the turbo setup, so he can kind of go over that with you.
So for the turbo setup, we did precision turbo, 76mm turbos. We did turbo smart boost control with the blow-off valves, the wastegates. We did all XRP lines for the plumbing, so everything's real nice together. There's no rubber vacuum lines anymore. It's all heat coated, so it'll last and kind of go through any of the hell you throw at it. We did a Holley high-rise intake manifold with a shear fab air-to-water intercooler on it. So it's actually built into the center of the
Air to water, so an ice box in the back.
Yes, there's a huge fish tank of an ice box in the back.
Ice chest.
Yeah, it's more of an ice chest, so you can keep all your beverages cold. You know, we did a big custom aluminum radiator, custom aluminum overflow here. The headlights still work.
work?
They're vacuum operated, so when the engine's running, you can actually hit the switch and the vacuum pulls and shuts them.
So you may have noticed that this is a Mopar car, and which is Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. And unfortunately, they have a really long history of absolutely garbage quality products. Extremely garbage and bad. This is probably the only Mopar car that should be driven on the road or even exist.
It's probably the only one that's still running.
Probably, and well, it's not. That's the thing. It is now, because you fixed it. But you may notice that we put a LS, which is a Ford engine, in a Mopar car. Cry about it.
Over here's your
Fish tank.
ice chest.
Does that open?
Yep.
Oh yes, it opens. Hold up. How hot is this water?
You'll see in a minute. You have a battery that RG provided.
Okay, that's sick as fuck. Who designed this?
So
Look at this.
this is made by Concrete Audio. My buddy owns that company.
Dude, that is, oh, it's got a brick on it. Show
Yeah.
him the brick. Show him the brick. Look at that. Freaking cinder block on that. And then there's some, like a first aid, like nurse's cross. That's sick.
Positive.
That's the positive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The factory gas tanks on these cars are so shallow that you're not going to really get multiple pumps in there. So we put a Walbro 450 in the factory tank that feeds this tank, and this one has the two Holley pumps in it, and they're driven by the Dominator, which it'll ramp them up as it needed or run them full blast all the time, however you kind of want it. But yeah, these things right here are plenty to power everything that we've done, and it's got tons of room to actually keep going if you feel like pushing it further.
One bad motherfucker.
Oh boy.
This thing is mean, seriously. And like, you do a lot of Lambos and R8 kind of stuff, like really precise fitment cars that are made to be comfortable and really like precision oriented. This is not that type of car. This is the car that everyone looks at while it's rolling down the road.
This is loosey-goosey right here.
Like, you had a rough platform to work off of. Well, I don't know if it was that rough. Like, there wasn't that much rust. Still feels like a boat, but it feels like a quality boat. You can't unboat the Titanic. That being said, there's probably gonna be more miles put on this car than any other car in here, for sure. As for how I'm gonna treat it, he's trying to give me pointers on how I should not flip it, since I buy vehicles to flip them. You know, he wants it to last, since he put so much care and effort into it. So yeah, we did chip the paint, and he literally, I come back and he fixed the
Chip
freaking
the paint. We're in the car for 5 minutes. We drive to go eat lunch, and you
And there's
back
a
into a freaking shopping. I'm like,
Well,
there's a
he's-
shopping cart there, and you're like, no problem. We're just gonna. I got it.
He tempted me. He pointed out the shopping cart, so it was like a jab at my character.
point
It's
the
like,
cart out
you're
for
not
you
gonna hit
bang
the
into
shopping
it.
cart, so I hit the cart. And then he's like, why'd you hit the cart? And then I come back and he patched it with a little orange marker
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and go ahead and check out the video on Whistle
before
Diesel.
it's gone.
It's gonna
the
get
car.
taken down. Can I
Before the
talk
car
for
is
3
gone.
seconds? Do you ever just?
Sorry.
Thank you for watching, and go check out WhistlinDiesel's content. It's awesome.
Before the car's gone, I meant, not the video.
If the car's gone, remember what I told you.
Did you hear what he told me?
200K. Just remember that.
I did not. You told me 2K.
Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Hope
RB.
you enjoy it.